श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादम् शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यम् केशवं बादरायणम् सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति विभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। कारस्त्वन्तकारो वै ऋकारस्तन्निवर्तकः अन्धकारनिरूपित्वात् गुरुरित्यभिधीयते। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्यात् मां ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मे अस्तु। तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सा ब्रह्म इति स उवाच ब्रह्मणः वा एतत् विजये मह्यत्वम् इति ततो ह एव विदाञ्चकार ब्रह्म इति तस्माद्वा एते देवाः अतितराम् इव अन्यान् देवान् यत् अग्निः वायुः इन्द्रः ते एतत् नेदिष्टम् स्पर्शुः ते हि एतत् प्रथमः विदाञ्चकार ब्रह्म इति तस्माद्वा इन्द्रः अतितराम् इव अन्यान् देवान् स हि एनत् नेदिष्टम् स हि एनत् नेदिष्टम् स्पर्श स हि एनत् प्रथमः विदाञ्चकार ब्रह्म इति तस्य एष आदेशः यत् एतत् विद्युतः व्यद्युत्तत् इति न्यमेमिषत् इति अधिदैवतम् अथ अध्यात्मम् यत् एतत् गच्छति इव च मनः अनेन च एतत् उपस्मरति अपिक्षणं संकल्पः तद्ह तद्वनं नाम तद्वनम् इत्युपासितव्यम् स य एतत् एवं वेद अभिह एनम् सर्वाणि भूतानि संवाञ्छन्ति उपनिषदं भो ब्रूहि इति उक्ता ते उपनिषत् ब्राह्मिवावते उपनिषदम् अब्रुम इति तस्यैतपः तमः कर्म इति प्रतिष्ठा वेदाः सर्व अङ्गानि सत्यम् आयतनम् यः वा एताम् एव वेद यः वा एताम् एव वेद अपहत्य पाप्मानम् अनन्ते स्वर्गे लोके ज्येये प्रतितिष्ठति प्रतितिष्ठति एक लाइट करो ना पाछળ તો મોટું દેખે सा ब्रह्म इति बहुवाच. So in first, second and third mantra, the story we have seen, this Uma has told to Indra, this is indeed Ishvara, and because of Ishvara only, you are glorified. And then Vidanchakara. So this all Devtas knew, this is not other than Brahma. And in second mantra also, among all devtas who are most excelling, so they say Agni, Indra, Vayu. These three devtas has seen Yaksha. That's why Ne Deshtam Pasparshu. They have seen very closely Prathamaha Vedanchakar. Among these three devtas, who is the best? Then he says Indra is the best because he did tapas and Uma has taught. And then we have seen fourth and fifth upasana. So in fourth mantra, two upasana we have seen. In which type of upasana? So like this yaksha has come momentary, but this yaksha was attractive and this yaksha was always, is a brilliant. Same way, in this upasana, this yaksha is compared with whom? So yat etat vidyutah. This lightning is compared with Ishvara. Ishvara is also brilliant. Ishvara is also momentary, has come with the front of Indra. And Indra also Ishvara is also attractive. So for this reason, we have to visualize in our mind this Vidyut is none other than Ishvara. So I am invoking Ishvara in the lightning in my mind is called Upasana. So first Upasana and second Upasana we have same mantra, Nyavishat. Our eyes are blinking. So when we close the eye, darkness, we open the eyes, is the light, and again we close. So same way we have to visualize in our mind, like Brahman is a highly momentary, like our eyes are blinking. Same way I am invoking Ishvara in my blinking eye. In the meditation is closed eye. I am seeing this blinking eye is nothing but is Brahman only, is the Ishvara only. These two upasana have been told in fourth mantra. And in fifth mantra, we have seen Atha Adhyatma. So in Adhyatma Upasana, also we have seen in Adhyatma, our mind is always thick. So Manaha Gacchati Eva. The meaning of Gacchati means the mind goes. But where does it go? It says Yadetat. As though mind is going near to Brahman. So it is only imagination, but here the Shruti would like to convey our mind can think because of Ishvara. So yat etat, because of this presence of Ishvara, manaha gacchati. So mind goes near each and every thought. So because of the presence of Ishvara, the mind can think. This is called manaha in anena. Anena Ishwarena, because of Ishvara, we can have thinking process. So each and every thinking process, the very common principle is nothing but that is Ishvara. In this manner, etat upasmarati. We have to visualize Ishvara in our mind with each and every thought. So which I am speaking is nothing but Ishvara. And how long we have to think in our mind? Abhikshana. Abhikshana means repeatedly. We have to repeatedly think. This mind is thinking possible because of Ishvara. And this is the Sankalpa. The meaning of Sankalpa means this is you have to meditate. So this we have seen yesterday, now 6, 7, 8, 9. For mantra, we have to see. The fourth one is left out, that Upasana is called Vanam. तद्हवनम इति उपासितव्यम सह यः एतत् एवं वेद, that we have to take up and we have to put near abhisamvanchanti. This abhi will have to pick up and we have to put here abhisamvanchanti. So actually, tadha means that Ishvara, ha means definitely, tad means that Ishvara. What is the name? Vanam Nama, Tat Vanam, that Ishvara's name. There are many names of Ishvara. One more name has been given, is called Vanam. Vanam like forest we think, but here the meaning of Vanam is most adorable, most revered. So Tad Vanam, Tad Vanam. So we have seen from story of Yaksha, we can understand the burning power of the Agni is not belongs to Agni, but because of Yaksha, this Agni Devata has burning power. Same way, Vayu can about to lift everything. The power of lifting of Vayu is not belongs to Vayu, but because of Yaksha. In same way, if we think properly, so in Gayatri Mantra, it says power to think properly. We think because of us, but it is not like that. The power of thinking is belongs to Ishvara. So all glories, whatever we have, whatever the glories even Devta has, all the glories are belongs to whom? So belongs to Ishvara only. So who is the most adorable? So the most adorable is Ishvara, and that Ishvara has given the name Vanam. So it says Tat means Tat means that Brahman. Indeed, so whatever glories in the 10th chapter of Vibhuti, Vibhuti Yoga of Gita, Bhagavan has says in 41th verse, Yat Yat Vibhuti Mat Sattvam Tat Tat Eva Ishwaram. So whatever Vibhutis, glories are available in the world, everything is belongs to Ishwara. So that Ishwara's, that name is given as the Vanam. That Vanam Nama, that Ishwara's name is Vanam, the most adorable among all the beings, is the meaning of Vanam. And again he says Vanam Nam. So twice it is repetition because it's the most adorable among the all beings. And that Brahman should be upasitavya. We have to do meditation of that Brahman in our mind. I am meditating upon whom? So I can say I am meditating upon Ishwar. Which type Ishvara? So who is Vanam? And what is the meaning of Vanam? So we can say it the power of Yaksha, the power of Agni is nothing but it belongs to Brahman. The power of Vayu is nothing, it belongs to Ishvara. Even we can say power of seeing, power of hearing, power of smelling, power of touching. What we think are belongs to me, but really speaking, everything is belongs to Ishvara. That's why this is called meditation. So in our closed eye, we have to meditate like this. Whenever we see the glory, sun is rising. We think sun is rising is beautiful, but sun is rising. Even Prithvi are moving in its orbits because of Ishvara. Whole galaxies are moving because of Ishvara. So who is the whole glories are belongs to whom? To Ishvara. So whenever we see Vibhuti, whenever we see glories, something, it is a extraordinary. this extraordinary thing belongs to Ishwar. This thinking is called meditation in our mind. So he says, one who has to be meditated upon him. And people, these people, local people, if they may ask, if I meditated upon Brahman like a Vanam, who is the most adorable, then what is the benefit to me? What are the fruits if I perform this meditation? Then he says, if you meditated upon Ishvara, the people will come to you. It is say, Sarvani Bhutani Abhisamvanchanti. It is given in mantra, Sarvani Bhutani. So Veda, there is a Evam Veda. The meaning is a one who is meditated upon in this manner. Evam means in this manner. Veda means meditates. A person who meditates in this manner and who, indeed, this two person, Upasaka, Sarvani Bhutani Enam Abhivanchanti. So all beings, particularly all human beings, Abhisamvanchanti. They adore this Upasaka. One who does Upasana of Ishvara as Vanam, what will happen to that person? So this Upanishad say, all people will go after this person, Upasaka. This is the benefit of performing the meditation of Ese Vanam. So Sarvani Bhutani Abhivanchanti means Sarvani Bhutani are behind this Upasaka who is performing this meditation on Ishvara. So this is the benefit. All people will go after this Upasaka and they say, bless me, O Guru. That's why this is the benefit. So one who will meditated upon Vanam Brahman, all beings get interested in that Upasaka and they will go after. So nowadays, if you have gone through this person, no, this Dhirendra Brahmachari in MP, he went to Bihar. And in Bihar, people are so crazy, he say, please don't come. Because people have gathered 10 lakhs people to see him means Sarvani Bhutani, this Abhivanchanti. These people are made after. This is this all people are just made behind him. This is called Phalam of Upasana. Sarvani Bhutani Abhivanchanti. People will give respect, people will give even adore this Upasana. This is with this sixth mantra is over, all four Upasana is over. And now in seventh mantra, they say, it is like what this is one story is there. In one musical concert, one musician is rendering Malakaush Raga. If there is many ragas, among one is a Malakaush Raga. One musician was rendering this raga, and one person was giving, the standing ovation and everything. And this musician was very happy. Somebody is giving, I think, I will. Then attract away. So this, the one person was giving standing ovation to this musician, and this musician is very happy. This person is very having heard me is very happy. So when Malkosh Raga is over, and that person is given standing ovation, he went near to this musician and he says, I am very much interested to hear from you. Then that musician says, what? He says, I would like to hear Malakausha Raga from you. Then that musician say, whatever I have sung in front of you is nothing but Malakausha only. The meaning, that person who is giving standing ovation, that person doesn't know this is called Malakausha Raga. And that person, poor musician, has given 10 or 15 minutes behind this. Same way. Here, this whole Upanishad we have seen, but in this seventh mantra, one student has stood up in front of Guru and he told to Guru, oh teacher, please teach me Upanishad. So this is Upanishadam Bobruhi. This student says, "Oh Guru," "Go" means "Oh Guru." Upanishadam. Upanishadam, Bruhi. Please, you tell me Upanishad. This is a one more other story that I love to tell in each and every class or each and every first session. In Ramayana, there is a Ramayana Katha, Ramayana Katha, there's this Baiji, all are called Katha. In Ramayana Katha, one Kathakar was giving Ramcharit Manas Katha. And like this person, always used to come first to listen this Ramayana Katha, and always he used to go last when Katha sessions are over. This Kathakar was very much impressed by this person, how much with devotion, with proper discipline this student is hearing. So 9 days are over because Ramayana Katha always over within 9 days. So 9 days are over, and at the end of the day, this person who is listening Katha, he has just requested this Kathakar, "I would like to see you personally." And Kathakar was very happy that this person who has listened to much devotion, he must have some good question to ask. He said he would like to ask some question. He says, "Please come at this time." That person met, Kathakar was waiting, and he has asked, "What is your question?" Then that person says, "In this Katha, you are frequently using three words. One, frequently you are keep on telling Rama, Rama, Rama." Kathakar says, "Yes, because it's Katha of Rama, I have to tell Rama." Then he says, "Second, you are keep on telling Ravana, Ravana, Ravana." So Kathakar says, "Because Ravana has kidnapped Sita, so I must have to tell him Ravana has kidnapped." And third word you are keep on telling was Danava. You know what is the meaning of Danava? Asura. So you can keep on telling Danavaha, Danavaha. He says, "Yeah, I must be telling Danava. What is your question?" So he says, "My question is, who is the Danava? Rama is Danava or Ravana is Danava?" Then Kathakar says, "Even Rama is not Danava, even Ravana is not Danava, but myself, Kathakar is Danava, because after 9 days, I cannot able to clarify you to whom we can call Danava." Same way here, this all time, this poor teacher is keep on teaching pratibodham viditam padam keneshitam pratatipeshitam manaha shrotra shrotra manoso vachaha vacham everything. And last he said Upanishadam Mohuni. So this student says, "Oh teacher, you please teach me." Bruhi means please teach me Upanishadam. You teach me Upanishad. So teacher should be angry. No? He says, "Whole day what I have taught is nothing." But patiently he said, "Iti Ukta." Iti Ukta means Upanishad. Iti Uktata Upanishad, actually it is Te Upanishad. Iti Ukta. Te means Tubhyam. Until now, what I am keep on telling is nothing but Upanishadam. So Te means to you, Upanishadam. Ukta, I have told. And this Upanishad is nothing. It is a Brahmi. It is not Brahmi tel. That the person starts saying Brahmi means is the oil. One oil is coming. Brahmi. But here meaning of Brahmi is which is connected to Brahman is called Brahmi. So teacher Poor says, "Whatever I have told Upanishad te Ukta, I have told Upanishad only, and this Upanishad is Brahmi only. It is connected to Brahman. Whatever I told, even story, even everything, is connected to Brahman. Either Sagunam Brahman or Nirgunam Brahman. But whatever I have told is nothing but Upanishadam." And again he says, "Ve eva te Upanishadam abrum." Again he clarified, teacher, whatever abrum is not that broom. Broom, people start thinking this, no? Broom. Abrum is a kriyapadam, is a verb. Up means I have told, I talked. Whatever, te means again is nothing but Upanishad only. So I have just written because you are not able to see here. It says there are three types of students. Shastra says there are three types of students. One is called Uttamaha Shishyaha, another is called Madhyama Shishyaha, and last one is called Manda Shishya. So Uttamaha, greatest, Madhyamaha is mediocre, Mandaha is last one. So who is Uttamaha? So what we have seen in Nachiketa, Kathopanishad, Nachiketa is considered as a Uttamaha, but nobody is like Nachiketa. So another is called Madhyama. And who comes under Madhyama? So Indra Devata. Indra. In story we have seen Agni, Vayu, Indra, but among this, Indra is considered as a Madhyama. So he knew something is extraordinary, but still he didn't run away. He stood there, he did tapas. So Indra is Madhyama. And who comes under Manda? So almost all people comes under Manda. Manda is very last category of the eligibility to understand Upanishad. So Uttamaha, Madhyamaha, Manda. Manda, we can't say lowly, but Manda we can say one who is not ready or grasps to understand. Person, Nachiketa. So Mandaha, we can say Mandaha means who would like to listen, but nothing goes in. Because that person is not prepared. Indra is Madhyam. Shankaracharya. Indra is Madhyam Adhikari. Nachiketa is Uttama Adhikari. And generally all people are called Manda Adhikari. They are interested, but nothing goes in, no change in behavior pattern, nothing. They remain as it is, keep on listening. So now teacher understand, but still if you want the meaning of each and every word, Upanishadam Bobruhi. Upanishadam means the Upanishad, means O teacher, Guruhi. Please teach me, O teacher, Upanishad. Iti Ukta has been taught, teacher says, Te Upanishad. So I taught nothing but Upanishad without getting frustration. Other sometimes we say, what is that? The Kathakara will get angry. He says, I am only Asura, not you, even not Ravana. But without getting frustration, teacher says, Upanishad. And this Upanishad is Brahmi only. The meaning of Brahmi, which reveals the Brahman, which is connected with Brahman, is called Brahmi. Vava means definitely. Vai eva means definitely. What I have again he repeat. Te Upanishadam Abrahma iti. Whatever I taught you is nothing but Upanishad. So having seen this, the student has asked the question. Then totally teacher has switched over from Upanishad story and everything. He just started something you need better. So in 8th mantra, he says, if you would like to understand the Upanishad thoroughly, then what should you do? Then he has given the list. If somebody says, I would like to understand Upanishad, so what are the limbs? What are the Vedants to understand this Upanishad? So in 8th verse, it says, Tasya, Tasya means Tasyaha Upanishad, Tapaha, Damaha, Karma, Pratishtha. Pratishtha is well protected. Pratishtha. So Tapaha, a person who live a life of tapas, discipline, they can understand Upanishad. Damaha, the meaning is restraining of our organs of action is called Damaha or Indriyas. Karma means Karma Yoga life or the Pratishtha. We know if we would like to keep something, we used to tell put proper table so we can put all things properly. So Pratishtha we can say is a base. So how this, what is the base of Upanishad? So this says Tapaha, Damaha, Karma iti pratishtha. This is the base. Foundation. We can say is the foundation. This is the pratishtha. And sarva angani Vedaha. These all limbs of Veda. So generally we know Veda is two limbs, particularly Veda Purva Bhagaha, what I have told. Veda Purva Bhagaha is nothing but Karma Kanda. So Veda Purva Bhagaha, so in this we have to recite all mantras. We have Parayana, all are in Veda Purva Bhaga, and last only Upanishad comes. We say Veda Purva Bhaga, even they say they say in Veda has four parts. I am writing, but you can not able to see. But Veda has four parts. One is called Purva Bhaga. But generally they say is a Brahmana portion. Is a technical word Brahmana. Here not say this Brahman with Upanishad. So Brahmana, another is called Aranyaka. Aranyaka, Brahma, Brahmana, and third one is called Mantra portion. And last one is Upanishad. So here this teacher would like to say to the student, you go through again Brahmana, you go through again Aranyaka, you go through again Mantra. Yesterday we have seen this Prajapati has sent Indra many times. So at that time he did tapas, he helped the whole Gurukula. So he gives some his seva, everything. Why? So this mind can be ready all the time. The Upanishad, I can say Upadesha is only one. You are not separate from Ishvara, you are the whole. But to understand this message, our mind should be ready. We cannot become a PhD without having a double graduation. We cannot be a master without having graduation. Same way, this all Upanishad, it needs some preparedness from the side of Upasaka. This is called Vedaha, Sarvangani, Tapaha, Damaha. Everything is considered is a base, is a foundation. One who lives a life like that, for them, he never asks Upanishad Bruhi. That's why directly this poor teacher is switch over. And last one he says Satyam Ayatanam. Even you have to live a truthful life. People are always not telling truth, always tell a lie. Satyam Ayatanam is called abode. Ayatanam is a house. Satyam is like a house, abode of the person. In such abode where the foundation is tapa, dhamma, karma, even this Angani, one who has gone through this person, if we understand Upanishad, then no mistakes. But now if we see this each and every word, what is tasyaha means for that Upanishad? For that Brahman, knowledge of Atma Gnana, tapaha. The meaning of tapaha means life of self-discipline. Without discipline, nothing will possible. Once, I think I have told, repeatedly I told, Sudha Murthy, the very famous now Sudha Murthy, or Infosys, the wife of Narayan. So this Sudha Murthy went in college and somebody asked Sudha Murthy ji, you give me, where is the success? Why this you are all successful people? Then Sudha Murthy says, by childhood, we have followed the discipline. Our father were very strict and he used to tell how, at what time we have to get up, what time we have to have breakfast, what the time of reading, what the time of schooling. Everything he was very strict. He kept always a disciplined life for us. And that's why even now we enter in the business. At that time we can't live like what Kalyani says, Lenga style. It should be tight. Everything is not planning. Without planning, there is a no success. Same way to have a Upanishad Gnanam, Brahma Gnanam, Atma Gnanam is a goal, is a success. Then we have to decide how to live a life. This is called self-discipline, Vyavasayatmika Buddhi. Without this is called tapas, the life of discipline. In another meaning of tapaha, the life of moderation. Whatever we eat, whatever we sleep, whatever we think, even we see all through five gnanendriya, whatever we do, it is called life of moderation. Everything in yukta ahar, yukta vihara, proper food for even stomach, proper food for all five senses are called tapaha. So no indulgence. It is called tapaha. One who lives like that, tasyaha, then gnanam will take place. That's why that Virochan ran away. Virochan think that we yesterday that story. First, only Asura thinks I am only Brahman. He ran away because he is not living a life of discipline, nothing. Second, limb of to understand Upanishad is damaha. Damaha means to restrain our senses. Our five sense organs should be in our control. And at the same time, there is a no separation. We should not suppress our senses. We should give a proper channel. If I is continuous using mobile or something, Facebook, Instagram, we can tell our mind this is not right thing. There is a more nice thing to see like nature to Ishvara. So we are giving the proper channeling. It's called Dhamma. Dhamma is not separation. People think now I will close my eye, I can't see. It is not like that. We should give a proper channel. You do this, I will be nice. If you listen this, ear will be long, can hear empower. This is called Dhamma. So we should be the master of our senses. We should not become a slave of our senses. This is called Dhamma. This all we should live a life. Then third one, Shruti says karma. Karma. Sorry, not karma. Karma. So karma means performance of our own duty. Swadharma anushthanam. Whatever we perform, it is only our duty. So generally, it says karma yoga. So whatever Bhagavan has prescribed the life of karma yoga, the meaning of karma yoga means whatever action I perform, each and every action is I will offer to Ishvara. And whatever result I have to experience in my life, it is a prasada. The combination of both of this is called karma yoga. I will offer each and a karma to Ishvara and I will receive the fruit of my own action, karma phala, is a prasada. If sometime unpleasant situation, prasada, sometime it is a pleasant situation, prasada. Whatever come from Ishvara is prasada, and whatever my side I have to perform is Ishvara Arpana Buddhi. So these are the main discipline. So tapaha, damaha, and karma. And they have given Vedaha. So Vedaha, what I told is Vedaha means Vedic study. When you go to Gurukulam in Veda Pathashala, what teacher does? Teacher generally give for 8 years by heart we have to all mantra. All Taittiriya Upanishad, everything, we have to by heart, memorize everything. And when everything is memorizing, then we have to understand the meaning of each and every word. Then for student, it is easy. Without knowing, if we start teaching, nothing will go. So first you by heart all everything Vedas, and then you try to understand. This is called Veda. So for Veda, if we cannot study, it's okay. But Vedic study, even Parayana, Even we should know Vishwam Vishnu Shatkaro Bhutbhavya Bhavat Prabhu. But without knowing it, we are keep on chanting, will give phala. But how much it will give phala, we don't. But these all are considered as what? And last one, he says, Satyam Ayatanam, the best thing. There is a one more word. Ayatanam is called abode. There is a one word is called arja. In Gujarati, they say arjavam is very soft. But really speaking, in Veda, particularly in Gita, arjavam means what you think, that only that you speak, and what you speak, that you perform. So alignment between our thought, our speech, and our action is called arjav, and this is called satyam. So our life is nothing but is a truth only. This is called satyam ayatana. Always I used to say the meaning of satyam is not we have to speak always satyam, truth, but the meaning of satyam is you never speak a lie. You sometimes people used to say, this satyam is always bitter. If I tell someone it is always bitter, so it doesn't mean so all the time if first patient is have suffering from cancer, if we say, oh you have cancer now you are just guest for 2 months, we are speaking the truth, but this is not good. The meaning of Satya means we should not tell a lie to anyone is Satya. And if you would like to tell anyone anything for their good, we can give like in capsule. The medicine is always bitter, but with capsule we never feel is a bitter. So same way, whatever we would like to convey is if bitter, we have to give along with some sweet words. This is called Satya, truthfulness. So if person is always true inside, that person, nobody can shake that person. That much there is a strength inside. That's why last one it says, Satyam Ayatanam. Satyam Bruyat Priyam Bruyat. Satyam Api Apriyam Ma Bruyat. Priyam Api Asatyam Ma Bruyat. This is the, we can say it is a suvichar. It's Satyam Bruyat. One should speak a truth. Satyam Bruyat, Priyam Bruyat. Whatever you speak is always sweet. Priyam Bruyat. Satyam Api Apriyam Ma Bruyat. Even though it is truth, but still you should not present as a Apriyam, means with some hurting someone. You should not speak like that. And even Priyam Asatyam Ma Bruyat. You should not tell a lie with flowery words. This is the definition of Satya. In this way, these all are called Sarvani Angani. These are the links. So if we think some building is there, we always say foundation should be strong, then only building can stay. So these all are tapaha, damaha, satyam, even vedaha are foundation. And in that foundation, we can build Atma Gnana Upanishad. If foundation is not proper, it will anytime stumble up. It will just fall down. That's why Bhagavan says, Shruti says, Sarvani Angani Pratishtha. The meaning of Pratishtha, one Swamiji has, he says, you people don't know, but cow always like shade. Cow always stand under the shade only. But buffalo doesn't like to shed. He always like to stand outside. Even buffalo likes water too much. Cow doesn't like water. So people who always keep cows, they put first shelter and then they keep the cow. Same way, if you would like to keep Upanishad Gnanam inside, we need a shelter. And what are the names of shelter? Tapaha, Damaha, Satyam. These are called shelter. The meaning of Pratishtha is called shelter. Hmm? Ayatanam is also shelter, is a abode, is a ayatanam. This all Pratishtha, ayatanam is considered as a shelter when our Atmagnanam can stay. Otherwise, Atmagnanam will run away from our mind. So, cow is in the shade, is well protected. Same way, Brahma Vidya needs a proper shelter to be protected. And what are the names of their shelter? So we can say Satyam, we can say Tapaha, Damaha, Karma, Veda. So Brahman portion, Aranyak portion, Ola. So in this way, teacher has taught this mantras to student. So you need not to understand Upanishad, you go through this. And last, the ninth shloka, this is only, summing up. Yah vai etam eva veda. Yah means a person. XYZ, a person who. Vai means definitely. Etam. Etam means Upanishad. Upanishad evam in this manner. Veda. Veda means janati. A person who knows this Atma Gnanam is my own Swarupa. So Veda means Atmataya Janati. One who knows this is the story of me only, this is not others. One who knows this Atma Gnanam is oneself. So what will happen to this person? So it says Apahatya Papmanam. Papmanam we can call as a Papa. But according to Shastra, Punya is also Papa and Papa is also Papa. Because of which we have to come in this life consider as a Papa. Some people say Papa is an iron shekel, Punya is a gold shekel, but shekel is always binds. So Punya Papa binds us. That's why Punya and Papa consider as a Papman. But this Gnani, one who knows this Upanishad, Papahatya, he has given up all papas. There is a no papas or punya in that person's account. Means Sanchit karma has gone. It is called Apahatya Papman. And this person, again, we can put here. What was there? Apahatya means is a Jivan Mukta. He is living his life here. Jivan Mukta Apahatya Papmana. And one time, no, Prarabdha karma will go. Then what will happen to that person? Anante Swarge Loke Jye Pratitishthati. Pratitishthati. So that person, Anante Swarge, the meaning of Swarga, one adjective have been used, is called Ananta, which doesn't have end. So here the Swarga is not where Indras lives, but meaning of Swarga, Shankaracharya is given, is one's own consciousness, is called Swarga. And Ananta, that's why they put the meaning of Ananta is limitless. Limitless, which limitless GIA means which is the highest. There is no better than this. Such type of Swargaloka, which one is this? Is none other than consciousness. This consciousness, which is my own Swarupa, which is the limitless and which is no better than this, in such consciousness, after death, that person will pratitishthati. Meaning of pratitishthati is that person gets established. Means it becomes one with that all-pervading consciousness. So always keep on telling if the space in this glass and the external space, there is actually no difference only because of glass. It seems this space is different from all pervading. If this glass is broken, this space becomes one with this all pervading. This is called pratitishthati. When the person's prarabdha karma is over, that person becomes one with all pervading consciousness. It's called Anante, which is limitless, Jye one is the highest. Svarge Loke is the word of one's own consciousness gets established. That person gets established. And Pratitishthati is repeat. The meaning of repetition is the end of this Upanishad. Whenever Guru would like to convey, now this is the over, at that time nothing was said, then how student can understand? So whenever repetition comes, we have to understand. Now this text of subject matter will be over. Pratitishthati, pratitishthati. So in this way, we have seen total 4 chapters in Kenopanisad. In first chapter, we have seen 8 mantras. In 8 mantras, it was 4 topics have been discussed. One was the question from the part of the student, then Atma Lakshanam, Atma Gnanam, Atma Phalam in first section. Then in second chapter, which has 5 mantra, teacher has given Atma Gnanam Pratibodha Viditam and Atma Phalam also Mahati Vinashti and one who knows Satyamasi, that mantra is given in second chapter. In third chapter, through the story, this Shruti would like to prove Brahman is exist, Ishvara is available, and whatever we have proud about us, ego, is nothing but it is a false. Whatever we know something is only blessing of Ishvara. That would like to show this the story is presented. And last in fourth chapter, it's a 9 mantra. So in this mantra, for upasanani, for meditation have been prescribed in all the ayatanani pratishtha, where Upanishad can be stand. So it says, tapaha, damaha, karma, satya, vedaha, sarvani, angani, everything is pratishtha. Where this Upanishad can stay means the understanding can stay. The meaning is if mind is matured, then only Upanishad Gnanam can stay. So in this way, total total in 34 mantras, Upanishad has told the whole our real nature, even through story, through Upasana and everything. So before ending, this is the tradition of Vedanta teaching. We can't say Purnamada. We have to chant first mantra again. So first mantra of Kainashitam, the meaning is now is over. Have you finished? It is not finished. For you people is now beginning. To convey this, always we have to chant first mantra. Kainashitam patati preshitam manah केनेषिताम् केनः प्राणः प्रथमप्रेतियुक्तः केनेषिताम् वाचमिमां वदन्ति चक्षुश्रोत्रम् कौ देवो युनक्ति ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदम्. You can chant along with me. Sarvam Brahmopanishadam Maham Brahma Nirakurya Mama Brahma Nirakarut Anirakaranamastva Nirakaranam Me Astu Tadatmani Nirateya Upanishatsu Dharmaste Mai Santu Te Mai Santu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ